Imagine taking your friends round after school and be like, do you want to come back to mine for crisps and cartoons? This is a video about not cycling. I have not ridden a bike for 3 weeks, which is absolutely crazy. I don't even know the last time that I haven't ridden a bike for that long. There's no real reason. It's mainly that I haven't wanted to, basically. I haven't been able to find the enthusiasm for it, which is really unusual. So yeah, I really want to go cycling, but it's really easy for me to be put off from cycling basically at the moment. So the weather has been quite bad. I was going to go cycling this afternoon, but it's going to absolutely chuck it down. So I'm obviously not going to go because I really am not in the mood for that. I don't, like, life is quite difficult at the moment because I'm still waiting to find a job. I have applied for a job that I would love so much, but I'm still waiting to hear back from them, and that's quite stressful because this is what I've been doing recently. I have been apple picking at an orchard because I just needed to get out. I love being outdoors and I just needed to get out and do something productive. So I have been working for minimum wage in a really, really lovely orchard in East Devon, and I've been apple picking, and that has been really fun, really difficult, incredibly difficult, like back-breaking work, but I'm getting better at it and I'm getting stronger. And it's been nice to actually get out and about and feel productive and do something, and I really miss that. Like, I do quite a lot of things. I have quite a busy hobby life normally, but there's just, I don't know, it's just really difficult at the moment because the job market is absolutely atrocious. It's really bad. So anyway, I can't cycle today, which time just slips past and I'm like, I haven't been on my bike. This is so bizarre. It's so unlike me. I can't cycle today because it's absolutely going to hammer it down. So instead I'm taking you with me on my errands. Welcome. You're welcome. Now, these errands are going to sound like I've planned them for this video, but I haven't. Genuinely, this is just the only day I have this week to do these errands, and I've been already putting it off for a couple of weeks because I just haven't had the time and wherewithal to come out here and do it. But I'm going to a food bank to drop off 2 roll mats. They're old Thermarest roll mats. They're still amazing for people who are homeless because I don't need these Thermarests anymore. They're really old, but they're absolutely in fabulous condition still because Thermarest just last forever. I don't need them anymore though, I have different ones, so I'm going to drop those off at the food bank, which makes me sound like a saint. Okay, I'm at the food bank. Oh my god, that's good. I'm going to drop these off. Yes, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm almost at the animal rescue centre now. I've never been there before. I just looked it up because I know that they accept towels and things like that, and there's not much textile recycling going on in this country. You can donate clothes and things, but you can't very easily recycle fabrics, so I'd rather they're used. But as I said, I'm not this good of a person most of the time. I just want stuff I don't need out of my house. It's really selfish. I'm a terrible person. Anyway, I can't believe I haven't cycled for 3 weeks. I can't believe I haven't cycled for 3 weeks. I genuinely can't believe it. I don't, like, I've obviously been at the orchard some days working, but not very much. And I've had the odd thing here and there in the middle of the day on quite a few days, which has meant that it's either a morning or an afternoon ride, and the weather's not perfect, and I just haven't really felt very enthused or had anywhere interesting to go. And I planned quite a fun ride, I thought, today. And then obviously it's going to rain really badly. So saith the rain radar, 95% of like 6-hour torrential rain. and it hasn't turned up yet. So, like, it better rain, otherwise I've completely wasted this opportunity to cycle around here, which would be a shame. And I can't cycle tomorrow because I'm at the orchard. So I can next cycle on Thursday, and Thursday is forecast to rain, but not very much, so I'm hoping to actually get out my bike on Thursday. But honestly, it's just, time just goes, and I wanted to make this video specifically, not just to show you how much of a faux saint I am by donating things to homeless charities and animal rescue centres. I wanted to say that it can be really hard to motivate yourself to do something like going out on your bike. And there are plenty of ways to motivate yourself, and I have plenty of ways to motivate myself that work really well typically. But sometimes weeks just go past and you don't do the thing that you want to do, even if that's riding a bike or whatever. And you have to forgive yourself for it, because it doesn't help to beat yourself up about it or feel guilty or feel lazy or unproductive or anything like that. I haven't been lying on the sofa this whole time, although being unemployed is pretty depressing, I'm not gonna lie. But even if I had been lying on the sofa this whole time, that's also fine. Like, stuff is hard, life is hard. And I just wanted to show the real life of a cycling YouTuber who is currently not cycling. Like, I haven't paused, I haven't deliberately taken a break. I just happen, like, without me even realising, I happen to have not ridden any bike since London, which was 3 weeks ago now, which seems crazy to me, but that's the truth of it. And I just wanted to say that is fine, that's okay, that's a normal thing to happen. You can't keep up the same level of energy all the time, and I'm very much looking forward to my motivation coming back on Thursday. Like, I am actually motivated now to cycle, it's just the weather is not playing ball. I'm gonna make some cats happy instead, some cats and dogs. I'll get nice towels. I've been living in my airing cupboard for 7 years. God. Animals in Distress Centre. Yes, I'm in the right place. Oh, how sad is that? Animals in distress. I'm in distress. I want this amazing job that I've applied to. Oh my god, I really want to. It'd be so good. Towels have been dropped off at the distressed animals. Right, thanks for coming with me on these errands. Now, because as a thank you, because you've kept me company, I'm going to take you to a castle. Yay! This is where I was going to cycle to today. And honestly, the sky is clear. The rain radar just keeps pushing the rain back, but it's so much rain. It would be really miserable cycling in it. I'm just going to keep using that as justification because I know it's coming, and I will prove it to you when it starts actually raining really heavily. This is a totally blind corner. So I'm going to take you to a castle. It looks fancy, it looks old, it's got a portcullis. It's right round the corner, it's a 7-minute drive away, so I'm going to take you to a castle in my car rather than on my bike. What can I say? This is like first series Blackadder kind of castle. That's a 500-year-old door. It's like being at work. Love me an orchard these days. Hilariously, you can't film inside the house because people still live there. It is just a family home. It's been in the Gilbert family, which is the family who own it now. It's been in their family since 1359. 1359? Oh my gosh. Imagine growing up with a medieval castle in your family. Reading the handy guidebook, the Gilbert family had it since 1329, and then it was sold in the 1800s, early 1800s, and then Commander Walter Raleigh Gilbert bought the castle and surrounding orchard back into the family in 1931. Sir Walter Raleigh has an evident connection here. In 1583, Sir Humphrey Gilbert, the owner, colonised Newfoundland. Boo, colonisation. 2 years later, his half-brother, Sir Walter Raleigh, started planning the Roanoke colony in North Carolina. So there you go, Sir Walter Raleigh. Well, that is Compton Castle for you. A fortified manor house that has been in the same family for almost 700 years. Of which Sir Walter Raleigh is kind of related. So that's just mad. It is mad that you could... That's just still in the family's hands. Like, it's not open. It's run by the National Trust from April to October every year. But, like, the family still live there, and it's closed to the public the entire winter season. And that's just your family. Imagine taking your friends round after school and be like, do you want to come back to mine for crisps and cartoons? And that's where you take them. What? So, yeah. It's all very Downton Abbey. It's not how normal British people live, that's for sure. There you go, that's Compton Castle. So now it's raining, so I feel quite vindicated about not going out on my bike ride. It's not raining very hard, but this is just the beginning. It's coming. It is coming. I've run my errands today. I've taken you to Compton Castle. I will be back on the bike next week. In next week's video, I don't yet know what it's going to be or where it's going to be, but I know it's going to be on the bike because I need to get out on my bike. I want to get out on my bike, and it's September, so it's only downhill from here, let's face it. So yeah, see you next week. Vindicated. Ugh.